Hey guys, what's up? This is it's me again. Um, so we have another Forbidden and Limited list. That was released today. I was not expecting this because I was really busy today. I had a lot of shit to do. So I had no idea this ban list was coming out, and I think I know what's on this list given the image here. So I already know what's on the list. I already know what's getting unbanned at least, and this is Tempest. This is Dragon Ruler. This is Tempest, one of the Dragon Rulers. I'm pretty sure. So yeah, I guess we're getting one of the Dragon Rulers back, which is kind of nuts. The OCG did that a while back, so the fact we're getting it now is kind of crazy. There's only two banned cards from what I understand, and that's only because I clicked off these bookmarks in Firefox and it preemptively revealed them. I realized what was happening and I clicked away. Like I didn't want to spoil myself. The only thing I know of is that people were discussing Metaverse. I was checking on Discord for something. I thought people were discussing the new cards that were unveiled this morning, which were the level 9 things. But no, they were talking about the ban list. I was like, oh shit, the ban list actually came out. But I was so fucking busy with so much shit today. So I've eaten and I've done all that shit. So without any further ado, without any interruptions or any stupid bullshit, I'm gonna finally do a live reaction to this ban list. Finally, I've been waiting for this list for quite a while. So all right. So what is the first banned card? What if you wanted to go to heaven, but God said, banish to special summon Temp? So, yeah, they pretty much say that Tempest is coming back. So, Forbidden is Eclipse Waver. Okay, so it was the card I knew that was banned. So, that was one of the cards I unfortunately spoiled myself on because, again, Firefox is a stupid program and would, screw everything up. But, yeah, Eclipse Waver is banned now. Eclipse Wyvern, it's been a while since I've used that card or seen what it does, but I do remember that it banishes a level 7 or 8, or like a dark, level 7 or higher dark and light dragon monster. And then when Wyvern itself is banished, you get to add that card back to your hand. So, if I believe you can banish Red Eye's Darkness Metal Dragon with this. You'd banish that. Then Wyvern itself gets banished, you put back the Red Eyes Dark Smell Dragon in your hand. I believe that's what the effect does. But either way, I'm not surprised they banned this card because this card is a little screwy. But it's kind of weird. I was not expecting this card to be hit at all. Like nobody predicted this card was gonna hit anyways. So yeah, what is the second card? Oh shit! They hit Rusty. Okay. So, Rusty has been a problematic card for a while. It was used to fetch out Fog Blades and it was able to fetch out Launch before that card got banned. But now Rusty's banned. That is huge because a lot of decks were relying on Rusty for shenanigans, especially the fact you can fetch out Fog Blade. Fog Blade is an amazing card, and the fact you can search it with Rusty is just ridiculous. There was also other things could do with Rusty, like the fact that you could pop a card. I believe that's what it could do. I haven't played as much Yu-Gi-Oh in recent times, so I'm a little behind when it comes to a lot of these meta things. So, but I do know that Rusty was a problem card. So, they actually hit the card. They've actually did it. The Madmen have actually, and that's all the banned cards. So they did not ban Mermaid. They did not ban Nightmare Mermaid, which a lot of people said had to get hit. Mermaid is a card played in Orcus, and a lot of people wanted that card hit. A lot of people wanted Mystic Mind banned as well, but I guess they didn't hit that card. So, yeah, that's something. So for the limited cards, oh boy, I actually have no idea what's on the limited card aside from Tempest. Multi-Fakers limited? What? Oh shit! Okay. I've played Altergeist for a while, and Multifaker was like the best card in that deck. Multifaker single-handedly made Altergeist a meta threat until the meta shifted to a point where Altergeist had struggled. The fact they hit multi-figure is just weird. Like, Altergeist weren't even doing anything, but they hit them anyways. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, multi-figure at 1, that just kills the deck. That just puts the deck in a really bad spot because there is no way that deck can function with only one multi-figure unless they can pull some miracle. Like, they only have 2 multi-figures in the OCG, I think, so... Yeah, Altergeist are pretty much dead. Like, unless, like I said before, they can come up with some miracle. But, jeez, that's a hit. Wow. So, yeah, Ripperoni's Altergeist. Black Dragon Kalas Serpent got limited. Okay, that's one of the Chaos Dragons. I wish I knew what this card actually did, but I know it's one of the Chaos Dragons. I think it has something to do with banishing or whatever, but... Yeah, I wasn't really playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Around the time these cards were, like, super popular, so... Yeah, they're popular now, but that's only because of freaking, what is it? Not Dragon Rulers. Oh, God, what was it? What are those stupid things called? It's those stupid dragon things, those stupid dragon decks. Guard Dragons. Yeah, stupid Guard Dragons. No, I played against a few Guard Dragon decks, but I don't remember if they actually played this card. I don't remember, but... Either way, I think they're hitting a bunch of cards because Tempest is coming back as well, so... Yeah, they didn't actually hit any Guard Dragons this list. So that's interesting. Gazelle got limited, what the fuck? Holy shit! Okay! So, so they're bringing in the Link one that was OCG exclusive, finally. But now they hit Gazelle. Sure. Why not? Why the fuck not? Like, Solomon Greats with only one Gazelle is just kind of weird. Like, I don't think the deck is dead, per se, but it's nowhere near as good. Like, Gazelle was like one of the big reasons why the deck was so freaking good. But with only one Gazelle, I don't know. Like, I don't know if this means, I don't know. Like, Solomon Greats really need 3 Gazelles for it to be, like, top fucking notch, but with only one Gazelle, that's kind of weird. I don't know. Tempest, there we go. So there's the Tempest. From all the Dragon Rulers, Tempest was the most likely to come back. Tempest is a weird one because I believe this is the one that searches for a dragon when you discard it and a wind monster, or it and a dragon, so... It's really weird because the other ones, I believe the water one mills, the fire one destroys a monster and burns, I believe, and the earth one revives a monster. So, yeah, Tempest seemed to be the least broken of the bunch, which is really funny to say. But yeah, Tempest is back. That's a little scary, but not really the end of the world. Like. It's kind of cool. So for those, I guess for Harpy players, as well as all those casual Dragon and Wind decks, they can have Tempest back, which is kind of nifty. White, okay, so if they were going to hit the Black Dragon, they might as well hit the White Dragon too. Okay, that's fair. Emerald is back! What? Emerald is back! Wow, they actually brought back Emerald. Okay, cool. So, Emerald is like a generic rank 4 that requires any 2 level 4s. You can target 3 monsters in your graveyard and shuffle them back into your deck, then you draw 1 card. It also has a second effect that allows you to special summon a normal monster, or was it a non-effect monster from your graveyard? I don't remember. It was one of those 2. Yeah, this is actually really cool. I loved playing Emerald until, Zodiac's fucked everything up and got this thing banned. So... But yeah, Emerald's back, which is really cool. I actually really like Emerald, so this is nice. This is actually really nice. And not to mention, it's kind of weird. Not to mention, like, the extra deck space is so freaking tight now, so I'm trying to think of what decks I could actually place, like, 1 copy of Emerald in. It has to be one that, relies heavily on graveyard, like, dumping a bunch of things in graveyard and needing them back in the deck. But it also runs, like, level 4, so I'll have to think about it. But Emerald's back. That's cool. Solomon Greats Circle got limited too. Wow, they really are hitting the Solomon Greats, are they? So, Mystic Mine wasn't the problem, I guess. It was more Solomon Greats. Okay. Solomon Greats Circle, that's the one that has, like, 2 effects, I believe. One is to search something, and the other one, I don't remember what the other effect does, but this is to primarily search stuff. Yeah, this is not a bad hit. Like Summon Great Circle. Wow. Oh my fucking god, they actually hit multi-roll. Holy shit. This is actually a card I've wanted them to hit so fucking badly. Sky Striker Mecha Modules is a really absurd card. Like, this card was just disgusting. It's basically like a Spellbook of Judgment, but for Sky Strikers, it can bring back everything you used that turn. Well, actually, no, not quite. It basically, if you activate like 3 spells while multi-rolls on the field, you can bring back 3 of any kind. I know that it banishes them when they leave the field, but does it really matter? Not really. Like, it's still way too good for its own right. Like, you can bring back your Widow Anchors with this. You can bring back your Engages. It was stupid. It was really stupid. And I'm glad that multi-roll is now limited. Like, the card is still going to be played, of course. Like Sky Strikers are still going to play this. But now we only have to worry about 1 copy of this card. So I'm okay with that. I would have preferred it was banned, but this is perfectly fine. Terraforming got limited. Okay. I actually called this, believe it or not. I'm surprised I actually called this one. So Terraforming actually got limited. I'm actually surprised. Like, I legit thought it was crazy to think that they were going to hit this card. But no, they actually hit Terraforming. Wow. So, only 1 Terraforming. So, I guess this low-key hits Mystic Mind Burn. This hits Altergeist as well, because they... Actually, no, they don't... It doesn't really affect Altergeist... not Altergeist, freaking Solomon Greats that much, because their Link 1 can already search for their field spell anyway, so... What other decks used field spells? I guess the Orcus field spell as well. There's actually no Orcus hits at all, but so for every deck that loved tutoring their field spell that used terraforming, yeah, we only have one terraforming now. Like, it doesn't mean that terraforming's bad, but man, so they're trying to really like decrease the power of field spells by making sure by putting it at 1. So I guess that works. Light Stage got limited. Okay. The OCG did a similar hit with Light Stage. I believe it was a limit or semi-limit. I know Candino's still semi-limited in the OCG, but I believe Light Stage was hit there as well. I think they put that thing at 1. This sucks because Trickstars. This is like one of the best cards in Trickstars, and now it's limited, which is kind of nuts. Like, Trickstars weren't even doing anything in the meta, but they hit it anyways. And Light Stage is kind of ridiculous. For those who've never played it, you get to tutor any Trickstar card when you activate it, and you can target 1 face-down card your opponent has, and you get to do what. And your opponent must activate that face-down card. If they don't, that card goes to the graveyard. And the weird thing is that it does not trigger Awaken the Dragon. A lot of people thought it did, but it does not, because it affects the opponent and not and the opponent has to be the one who sends it to the graveyard. So it does not actually trigger it. So Light Stage 1 is kind of interesting. Like, I've wanted Trickstars to be hit for the longest time, but now they hit them at a time when Trickstars weren't even doing anything. So it's kind of weird. But at the same time, Light Stage was actually played in side decks against Mystic Mind. So basically, Mystic Mind Mirror, you would play like Light Stages and Candinas. So that way you could fetch... because Candina has the ability to burn a player, the opponent, every time they activate a spell trap card, and they burn them like 200 each time. So Candina is just there to punish the Mystic Mind player, which is kind of funny. Metaverse got limited. Okay, that's good. This is a good hit, because one of the big problems with Mystic Mind Burn is that Metaverse is at 3. I'm glad to hit this card, because Metaverse is just stupid. It is a stupid card. And even if they hit Mystic Mind, there's no denying that Metaverse was going to be a problem in the future. Because this card at 3, and the fact you can use Trap Tricks or Liliot to just fetch it out. It's basically like extra copies of Terraforming, which is so dumb. And you could use it as a tool to, screw things around. Like, it wasn't just Mystic Mind. You could also use things like... Summon Breaker, which would, stop a turn if your opponent summoned the third summon for the turn. There was also Close Force, which can lock out your opponent from activating their own field spell. You can bring out things like Secret Village of the Spellcasters if you add a Spellcaster out. There was a lot of stupid things you could do with Metaverse before Mystic Mine even got printed. So, yeah, I'm not surprised they limited the card. They didn't ban it, but they limited it, which is still good because that means you must fetch it with Lilia, and it's a 1 in 3 chance of actually getting it. And you can't even use it with Trap Tricks because you must have at least a copy of the card in order to set one card with Trap Trick. So these are all the limits. Now for semi-limited stuff, we have Chaos Emperor Dragon Envoy the End. Just put the damn thing at 3, Konami. What is this card going to do at 3? Nothing. Chaos Emperor Dragon shows up nowhere. I don't know why they insist this card is a problem. It is not. This is a card that got errata to high hell, and I really doubt it's going to be so much of a problem that the card has to be banned. It's not. Like, I really, really doubt it. It's a good card, but I don't think it should be on the ban list anymore. It does nothing. So, Danger Nessie got semi-limited. Okay. I had a feeling Dangers were going to be hit eventually, but I didn't think a semi-limit... I'm going to be honest, they should have limited Nessie. I think a Nessie limit would have been way better than a semi-limit. Like, come on. A limit Nessie would have been way better than this. But yeah, at least they're actually getting around hitting Dangers finally. But I don't know. They're a little too light on it. Jackalope got semi-limited too. This was the other Danger card I wanted them to hit. But again, a semi-limit's not really the answer here. They should have limited this stupid thing. Because Jackalope is just absurd. Jackalope can summon any Danger monster from your deck when discarded, which is really dumb. And Nessie can search. So even, here's the thing. If they have 2 Nessies and 1 Jackalope, that wouldn't matter because Nessie could just fetch out this 1 Jackalope. So, yeah, they should have limited these cards, but, And, ooh, they actually hit the snake, too. Okay, they hit Danger Tsuchinoko. Okay, cool. This is the one that triggers whenever it is discarded. It special summons itself, or you discard another card, but it special summons itself anyways, then you draw a card. It's dumb. It's a dumb card, but I don't think it was, like, it was ban-worthy, but it had to be hit in some way, and a semi-limit's okay. Alright. Ether's back. Okay, Ether's at 2. Not 3, but it's at 2 now. So, Monarchs are actually slowly, I guess they're trying to slowly take these Monarch cards off the list now. So, Ether coming back is interesting. So, I guess we can have the Monarchs in full power in the future, I guess? Which would be super interesting. Ether was easily one of their best cards. So, that's cool. Stratos is semi-limited? What the fuck? Okay. The OCG put Stratos at 3, and now we're getting it at 2, which the OCG did have at one point. Well, they had on the previous list. So Stratos is coming back. Okay. This is fine. This is fucking fine. Dragonfly is coming to 2. Okay. They might as well just take the Insectors off the damn list by this point, because I don't know what Insectors are going to do nowadays. Like, really nothing. They might as well get Dragonfly out of there as well. Not Dragonfly, a Hornet out of there as well. Damage Juggler is semi-limited. Okay, cool. So, Damage Juggler, a card that was banned because of Pepe format is now coming to 2. It was limited before, but now it's at 2, which is cool. This is all right. I have no issues with that at all. Shirt is at 2. Okay, cool. So for you Necros players, Shirt is coming to 2, which is so cool. So Necros, yay. All the hype. Royal Tribute's at 2. Okay. Cool. So for Gravekeepers, you have 1 extra copy now, which is so cool. Annually unlimited. Oh boy. First up, Scout at 3. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. So Cleaver Scout at 3. Okay. So what this means is that they have Cleaver is at full power. except Skill Drain still at 1. Vendies is still banned. But every Cleave card is at 3. Every single one. Holy crap. I never thought I'd see the day Scout was coming back to 3. But I guess that's how it is now. So I guess people are going to start experimenting with Cleave Forts again. So with 3 Scouts, that's kind of nuts. Luster Pendulum's at 3. Okay, cool. This is a card, I'm going to be honest, should have been at 3 a while back, but they actually got around doing it. Cool. Luster Pendulum's a pretty cool card. This was a card that was also hit because of Pepe's, but now it's starting to come off. Drashula at 3. I mean, it's not going to do anything. I don't think people even play 3 Drashulas unless there's some absurd loop that I'm not aware of. So this is fine. Dark Hole at 3. What the fuck? Okay, so Dark Hole was limited before, but now they're putting this card at 3. What? Like, wow, what a jump. They didn't even simulate with the card. They just straight up put it to 3. Like, wow. Okay. 3 Dark Holes. That's something. So we have 3 Kaiju Slumbers and 3 Dark Holes. And 1 Raigeki. So we are exact. So, yeah, we're going to be destroying a lot of stuff this format. I have a feeling. Monster Gate at 3 and Rekindling at 3. Okay, Monster Gate. This is something the OCG also did, and it didn't really do anything, so this is fine. But Rekindling at fucking 3. People have joked about this card coming off the list for years. People have always said that Rekindling needs to come back to 3. And they actually did it. These madmen have actually fucking did it. Like, Rekindling's finally back at 3. Oh my goodness. My god, that is crazy. Super Poly's at 3. What the fuck is this list? What in the holy motherfuck is this list? On one hand, this does not address Orcus. It does not address, it addresses Thunder Dragons, sort of, maybe. It hits Salmon Greats, it hits older guys, Trick Stars, but then they're bringing back shit like Super Poly at 3. What is this fucking format? I have no idea. This is fucking crazy. Like, 2 was ridiculous, but 3 Super Polys? Jesus Christ. Holy fuck. Okay, so this is a straight up side deck now. Like, you could just side deck this and people would not care. Like, what the fuck? Solemn Judgment at 3, okay. Just like the OCG, we have 3 of these fucking things now. Wow. 3 Solemns. 3 fucking Solemns. Okay, so we have 3 Solemn Strikes, 3 Solemn Judgment, and 1 Warning. While in the OCG, it's 2 warnings, 3 warnings actually, 2 strikes, and 3 judgments. Jesus Christ. I guess we're going to need 3 Solemns at the rate this game's going. Jesus. And that is it. And our next list is not due until sooner than October 2014. So it's going to be, October 14. So it's going to be quite a while. Okay. This was not what I was expecting. So, Alder Guys got a hit. Salmon Greats got hit. Chaos Dragons in general got hit. Sky Striker lost 2 Cobbs to multi-roll. Phantom Knights got fucked in the dick. Dangers got screwed, sort of, maybe. And a lot of old decks got their shit back at 3. I don't know how to feel about this list, honestly. I just don't know. Like, I don't know what this means. Like, I'm just confused. I'm just so confused at this list. I don't know if this list is going to help the meta. I don't know. I'm not that expert. I straight up don't know. I don't know how to feel about this list. This is so weird. But one thing's for certain. I'm going to be still playing Mystic Mind Burn in this meta. If I actually feel like playing meta. So that's still an option. And I'm so glad they did not hit True Dracos at all. Or any of their toys. So the only thing they hit was Terraform. But that's not really the end of the world. Everything else is fine. So, yeah. I guess that's it for the video. I I need to sit down now. I need to lay down and think about this. Anyways, see ya.